Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here again with your weekend recap. But before we get to that, a sports event finished up this afternoon. This year's Copper Basin 300 dog sled race winner is who else? Alan Moore. Moore won his third straight Basin 300 today, coming into Glen Allen at about 1:45. He's also in the last two Yukon Quest races. Moore won $6,400 in the win. The top four finishers received payouts from the $16,000 purse. 49 mushers participated in the 310-mile loop that started and ended in Glen Allen. Ryan Reddington Jr. was second, coming in 2 minutes after Moore. Ryan Olson and Nicholas Pettit followed. In local college hoops, the Alaska Nanniks met with the Anchorage Seawolves at the Patty Center on Saturday night. It's the first matchup of the season between the rivals. The Seawolves seized control of this game from the outset with a 13-5 run. They were up 37-23 at the half. UAA had 4 players finish in double figures. Alaska also had 4 players in double figures, led by Almira Hadjisevic's 12, and the Nooks rallied in the second half. They were down by as much as 20, but they made it a 9-point game with 3 minutes left. The UAA's Travis Thompson led all players with a game-high 21 points, 13 in the second half. UAA wins in a wire-to-wire 76-64 win, ending the Nanniks' 3-game win streak while getting their 5th consecutive victory. The women's basketball team was successful over the weekend. They won 74-65 over the Western Oregon Wolves on Saturday. Senior point guard Benisa Bulaya had a heck of a line. A game-high 21 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 7 rebounds. Jordan Wilson also added 16 points in the win. Alaska is ranked 3rd in the GNAC, and they are tied with SPU for the best winning streak in the conference at 6 games. UAF will play at number 7, UAA, this Saturday. In hockey, the Alaska Nanniks were mere seconds from ending Bowling Green's NCAA best unbeaten streak after being shut out 3-0 on Friday night. But the Falcons scored 2 goals in the final 38 seconds to force overtime and get a 4-4 tie. Alaska was up 4-1 in the third period, but Ben Murphy scored twice for the Falcons in the last 38 seconds to bookend a 3-0 run. BG is now 6-0-3 on their unbeaten streak, best in the country. Alaska didn't leave Ohio empty, though. They earned a point with the tie. UAF is 12-9-1, 7-8-1 in the WCHA, which is good for 6th place. Alaska hosts rival UAA for the first game of the Governor's Cup at the Carlson Center this Friday night. Fairbanks Ice Dogs cruised at home on Saturday night, facing off against their in-state rival, the Kenai River Brown Bears. The Ice Dogs kept the momentum on their side. Following Friday night's 6-1 victory, Chandler Modry scored a power play goal to get things started. Made a one-timer from Somoza and Johnny Mueller. Then later in the first, Mitchell Bowman, he gets his first goal as an Ice Dog after an Adam Clevin shot trickled off of Bauman for the score. Joseph Ingman got his first goal on Friday. Then he got into his first fight in front of the Ice Dog fans. He held his own. Nice uppercut there. Ethan Somoza would tack on 2 more goals in the second and third periods. Jacob Hetz, he provided the final tally as the Ice Dogs dominate 5-0. Kevin Aldridge gets the shutout on 21 saves in his first game back in the Banks. With the sweep, the Ice Dogs have a 5-1 lead in the Raven Alaska Cup Series.
It's obviously important for him to get back on his feet after what he's been going through this season. So, we look forward to helping him out, and it's obviously a big deal for him to get that shutout.
We recently switched up the lines, and I've been playing with Madry and Hetz. We've just been clicking, and we work well down low together. So they've been getting me the puck, and I've just been able to put it in.
Yeah, it's obviously important to come out and finish a team. They could be a struggling team, and you never know. This could be the game that they turn it around. So we don't want to spark that. So we came out hard. We knew what had to be done, and we got the job done.
And now we wrap things up with the I-5 Interior Top 5 plays. Let's check them out.
Number 5, UAF's Reese Davis makes the tough reverse layup under the basket to go, plus the foul against the Seawolves on Saturday. What a shot, but UAA would get the win. At number 4, Jalen McCullough of Monroe with a nice no-look pass to a cutting Michael Cluting, who finishes for the Rams in a win over the K-High Kings in their Mount McKinley Bank opener on Thursday. Number 3, Andy Clark nails a deep 3 at the end of the first quarter buzzer for the Rams against Ketchikan. Clark gets the highlight. K-High, they got the win. At number 2, we call this making a first impression. Joseph Ingman's first goal as an Ice Dog gets lodged in the net against the Kenai River Brown Bears on Friday night. The Dogs win 6-1 and sweep Kenai. At number 1, high school hockey, West Valley, Stasi Skorolski finds Zach Savoride in transition for the slapper and the game-winning goal in the second period over the Diamond Lynx on Saturday. West Valley wins 3-2. To vote for the Play of the Week, click on your play on the I-5 poll on Webster11.com. You can also comment on the KTVF Facebook and YouTube posts, and send a tweet to KTVF11 Sports on Twitter for your vote. The Play of the Week will be revealed this Friday.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
And it was a full weekend of sports, so tomorrow we'll have the high school sports weekend recap. I'm out of time, but Mike Schultz is next with your Forward the Forecast, and we'll catch you next time.